Okay, babe. So I've been reading up on it, and there's this really awesome technique. It's a hypnosis technique, and it's supposed to help you stop smoking. And I read a lot about it, and I was wondering if you'd like to try it. Well, I mean, it's okay. If you don't want to, I guess I can understand. It's just, with it being such a health risk, and, I really thought that you loved me, so I just kind of assumed that you'd like to, live a little bit longer and not have me walking around smelling like a pack of cigarettes all the time. So, but I mean, if you really don't want to, I guess it's okay. But it would just kind of, probably make it a little bit better for our relationship, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Well, there's a lot of things, that I think we both enjoy, but that aren't really good for us. And to be able to really enjoy more things, maybe quitting smoking would help you enjoy other activities a little bit better, if you know what I mean. Maybe not be so out of breath. I mean, I'm not saying that you get out of breath a lot, but, you know, maybe the stamina would be a little bit better. Well, babe, I mean, we all enjoy a lot of different things. Like, I mean, we enjoy McDonald's, but we don't enjoy having heart problems. Well, I mean, I know you enjoy it, babe, but I always thought you'd be one of those guys that, can outdo all of your friends. Remember your friend Jim? Well, I've heard he's quit smoking and he's like quit already for like 6 months already. So, and I know he really enjoyed it, but he did it for the benefit of his family. Don't you want to be like better than Jim? I always thought that you were way more productive than him, but maybe I was wrong. Well, I mean, besides that, even if you think it's silly, if you could just maybe entertain me for a little bit. You look like you could relax a little bit right now anyway. I know you might have had a really long, stressful day at work. And this would be a really good time for you just to relax. So, why don't we just take this time, let you just relax, think about all the good things that are going on in your life. Take a deep breath. You can just focus on this little pendulum right here. Take a deep breath, baby. Okay, let it out. Let it all the way out. And I know, just think about how good a cigarette would taste right now. Take a deep breath in, inhale it. Oh, and let that smoke out. Ah, let that take all the stress and the pressure of the day away as you light up another cigarette and inhale that smoke nice and deep. Let your eyes close. Blow that smoke out. Feel all the pressure of the day going away. Just picture where you'd be right now after a long, hard day of work. I know what you're thinking and what you're craving right now is to have a nice cigarette. Picture taking the cigarette out of the pack, putting it between your fingers, lighting it. That first inhale after you've been waiting all day. I know you can't smoke at work, so I know you're ready right now. You're ready to light that cigarette. Take a nice big drag. You feel that nicotine go through your body, and you feel all the pressures of the day go as you let that smoke out. Then you take another long drag. You feel it go through your lungs and your body. And once again, you let that smoke out, and all the pressure of the day just keeps going and releasing slowly. So as you take that nice big inhale of that cigarette and you feel that nicotine go through your body and you release the smoke and all the pressure of the day, So satisfying. All that smoke being released through your body, all the cravings disappear. As you're breathing in, you feel that rush of pleasure. So every time you take a nice deep breath, you feel the pleasure of that nicotine. You take a deep drag, you feel the satisfaction of the nicotine and the smoke releasing through your body. Another hit of that cigarette, and all the worries and the stress of the day quickly disappear. As the smoke enters your body and the pleasure goes throughout your whole nervous system, you feel that immense craving dwindling away. You take another hit, and once again, you feel the relaxation and the satisfaction. When you come home from work and you open that pack of cigarettes, you notice there are only 5 cigarettes left. As you take that first cigarette and put it in your mouth and inhale, you feel that instant satisfaction coming through your whole body. You release it and you let all the worries slip away. As that one cigarette is over, you take the second cigarette. You pick it up, you light it, and you inhale. Once again, you feel the rush coming through your body, and the stress of the day slowly dwindles away. You then take your third cigarette. You light it and inhale. Your body is now starting to feel better and more relaxed. The day is starting to seem more distant and you are more present. Now you are on cigarette number 4. And that is so welcoming and inviting and feels so good as you continue to smoke and freely allow your body to relax. Now we are on the last cigarette. You pick up that cigarette, you light it. Once again, you are put into a state of pure bliss and relaxation. As that cigarette is halfway done, you are now feeling at home and at peace with yourself. All the worries of the day have slipped away. Now the box is empty. Just like you, your mind is open, empty, and relaxed. The stresses of the day are no longer with you. You are sitting in a smoke-filled bliss of joy, peace, and relaxation. So as you're sitting here, surrounded with bliss that you have received from smoking the cigarette, we are realizing that there was no cigarettes involved at all. But yet, you are sitting here completely blissful, completely at ease, just with the sound of my voice and our little pendulum caused you to feel completely at ease. Think about now, associate this bliss with the amount of money that you will be saving and the wonderful things that you will be able to buy, such as a new car for your girlfriend, or maybe a new outfit. We can now plan a vacation that will supply you so much pleasure and bliss without having to even open one pack of cigarettes ever again. So now, every time that you see my pendulum and you hear the snapping of my fingers, you'll be brought back to this beautiful place of bliss without having to smoke any cigarettes. This pleasurable feeling will be brought to you just like this. You will associate this and this with a feeling of pure bliss that you once felt by smoking cigarettes, but now you no longer need. Those pleasures and that blissful feeling will be brought onto you by the sound of my voice, the pendulum, and the snapping of my fingers. You will now experience that bliss from other things, such as buying your girlfriend extravagant gifts. With the money that you're saving, that you used to spend on cigarettes, but now you no longer need to, because you are gaining all that bliss from doing wonderful things for your girlfriend, such as buying her lavish gifts and taking her on vacation, instead of spending the money on cigarettes, because you are now in a smoke-filled bliss of joy. And after all, so the satisfaction that you are receiving were not from your cigarettes at all, because that pack of cigarettes that you thought you had might not even be there anymore, because I might have thrown them away. But you don't even need them. You're feeling this bliss every time I snap my fingers, and it was not from the cigarettes at all. So now we have a new addiction. We have a new source of bliss that will bring you joy and satisfaction every time I snap my fingers. And you'll be feeling that feeling of joy and bliss, and will desire to make your girlfriend happy rather than pick up a cigarette. Instead of picking up a cigarette looking for bliss, every time you will have an urge to smoke a cigarette to receive a feeling of bliss. Instead, you will choose to do a chore that is needed at the house. You will take out the garbage. You will do the dishes. Or you will decide to take your girlfriend on a lavish shopping trip. Every time you have that urge to satisfy that feeling that you need that nicotine, instead of that, you'll be looking for other things that make your girlfriend happy. So instead of doing things such as putting garbage and unhealthy toxins into your body, you would rather take the garbage that is piled up in our kitchen out to the corner. Instead of doing things that are unhealthy for your body, you'll rather look around the house and find productive things to do that make us all feel better. Those are the things that will bring you bliss and satisfaction and feeling of joy. Now that you are seeing a new vision of yourself and seeing what bliss is here for you, we can go back to our previous state. And when I snap my fingers 3 times, every time you feel the urge to smoke a cigarette, you will choose to do things that make your girlfriend happy instead, that would much rather bring you bliss. Now that we have entered this new place of bliss, and you realize how much happier, more fulfilling your life can be, when I count to 3, and when you hear me snap my fingers 3 times, you will not remember this conversation, but every time you have an urge to reach for a cigarette, instead, you will decide to have the urge to do something productive, like take out the garbage, take your girlfriend on a lavish vacation, or take her shopping. And that will provide you with much more satisfaction and bliss than those cigarettes ever did. When I snap my fingers 3 times, the urge for the nicotine will be completely gone, and you will have no recollection of this. But you will have that strong sensation of doing the things that make your girlfriend happy. How you feel, babe? Yeah? Did you still want that cigarette? Because I think I might have thrown your pack out by accident with the trash. You're not mad, are you? You feel like taking the garbage out?